In this video, we are talking about what the best NFTs are to buy right now in February 2022. As usual, nothing in this video is financial advice. We are not financial advisors. The NFT space is incredibly risky, so always do your own research. Captain Kicks, right off the bat, what NFTs are you looking at right now that you think could be a good buy for this period in time?
Yeah, so great question. For me right now, I'm really looking for unique, interesting, different plays because I'm not able to whitelist farm as well as everyone else.
Yep.
And I'm honestly not great at picking mid-range profile pick projects. I'm just not. Um, I'm good at identifying the good ones, especially since I can see what other people are buying. Like Azuki made a good flip there, Doodle made a good flip there.
Yep.
But I'm really looking for like new projects that are interesting and different. Um, I think that's where I'm going to be able to make the most money right now. I made a good play with generative dungeons, same thesis.
So that was your weekend dinger. And did you mint that?
I did not. It was actually beautiful. I called a buddy and he had literally just like linked me. He's like, "Hey dude, have you seen these? Like they look kind of cool." And I went to the OpenSea link and like click on the OpenSea link. You can literally like play the game in the browser like Magic Eden. I got the same vibes.
Like this,
Check it
you
out.
can do it right. Oh, wow. So this is like a first of its kind on
Welcome
Ethereum.
to your doom.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
So you play the game Pokemon style in browser. And we've seen this on Magic Eden on
Exactly.
Solana. Wow.
So when I saw this, I was like, okay, cool. This is something different, right? That's like, because we're all just trading a bunch of profile picks. It's something that's going to change the mold. So
Yeah.
I bought a bunch at 0.35. Gary V ended up tweeting about it. It's got the Gary V effect.
Oh, wow.
Unloaded like, 8 out of my 12 or 9 out of my 12 or whatever, made a big profit. But those are the kind of plays that I'm looking for because, or just buy whatever CloneX airdrop comes out. That's a great strategy too. But
Everything CloneX.
anything CloneX will pump. But I also had this get on my radar today. Pixelmon. Have you heard about that?
Yeah. So this one is very interesting. Here we go. So apparently Pixelmon is something that was brought up before, but here we go. Pixelmon.club.
Yep.
So this was talked about on our morning show. I think anything that is Pokemon inspired in the NFT space is do pretty well.
Mm-hmm. That's exactly my thesis. Same exact thing. So I'm thinking it's a Dutch auction, starts in like 20 minutes. It starts at 3 ETH. It's a pixel Pokemon vibe style thing. I think it's going to do well for the same kind of reason why generative dungeons does well. People are hungry for something different. The question is, and this is a question with all Dutch auctions, where's the good buy price?
Right. I got a Mutant Ape Yacht Club in the Dutch auction for 2.825. That was a good price. That was a really good price.
Yeah, and you're probably going to get these from Mutant prices. Sign of the times, right? So I haven't looked like too deep into the gameplay, but I think it's interesting. It seems very high quality. I would think that people try to get in at 2, but with how hot the market is, I think people may try to get in even at 2.5 and above.
Yeah.
And the whole game theory with these Dutch auctions. So like when you hear Pio got a Mutant Ape at 2.8, I think they finished out at like the 2.5 range. But the thing is when everyone starts minting, you go into a gas war. So you want to mint like 10 or 20% above where the gas war is going to be. That's the game theory.
People think Dutch auctions eliminate gas wars. What they do is they delay gas wars. They give you a chance to pay a premium so you can buy it for a higher price. And then the end is a savage gas war because if there's a Dutch auction, chances are it's a pretty hyped up project.
Exactly. So, I mean, and when you see stuff like, Zipsy and Asuna, they both, like Zipsy's went up to like 5.5 ETH pre-reveal. Yeah, Kenny's saying Pixelmon's going to min out at 3 ETH plus gas. That's very possible as well.
if you buy it at 3 ETH, are you saying I think this goes to 4.5?
What's the mint count? Let's see.
So it looks like the mint count is there's 3 ETH. You can mint 2, so you can go really hard. Public sale. We're getting to the bottom of it.
Yeah. Maybe someone in the chat knows.
Someone in the chat might know, but it's funny that this is reflective of how the NFT space works. Everyone's like, do your research, do research. There's so many new projects and so many opportunities to make money that come out every single day. Like you just got that generative dungeons things on Saturday. You literally didn't know what it was. You missed the mint. You bought it on the secondary. It still worked out. You front ran a Gary V trade. You have to be quick on your feet in the NFT space, and you have to be ready to kind of like be able to discern whether a project is worthwhile within seconds of learning about it, you know? So we'll get more details on Pixelmon. It looks like they have a gameplay trailer here that
I've heard some people play the gameplay and they said it was quality.
Okay. Well, that's something to pay attention to. So are you going to buy Pixelmon?
It's actually interesting. So what they do is they have a public Dutch auction first. Then they have a whitelist after, and the whitelist is a quarter of the price of the last Dutch auction. So they're literally giving everybody on the whitelist a 4x.
Wow.
And then they reserve some for the community.
Dutch auction and whitelist. Nice.
Yeah. And so basically, it's just awesome. I'm going to get just fucked. Does anyone have the numbers? Okay. So there's a 10K supply, 7750 you can mint public, and then the rest is for Dutch. So there's only like 2K they're going to get quarter the price. So that's not going to crush. It's not going to crush it. But I mean, I think this is a play. I mean, we should maybe even Dutch auction on the live wallet here.
Well, there you go. I mean, yeah, that's a pretty good idea. I'm not opposed to doing that necessarily. It's funny to me that you get whitelist privilege and Dutch auction and gas war all in one. Instead of eliminating one out of the three, you get all three.
Yeah. And I don't think we've ever seen it before where like the whitelist is going to be 75% off whatever the lowest Dutch auction is. So if you're on this whitelist, well played.
Yeah, that's crazy. All right, well, this is minting literally in 10 minutes.
Yeah, so we can bounce back in like 10 minutes and see what's happening.
We'll pay attention, but just for now, I'm going to open a new window, and I'm going to talk about a project that I think is a potential winner here, and that's the Farouk's Rug Radio ecosystem. So I feel kind of dumb that I didn't buy more. I took my mint pass, right, and I claimed that for free. And then I minted the one Rug Radio Genesis piece that I had. That was 0.1 ETH. And all of a sudden, we've seen them run up to, I think the top was 1.5. It looks like it's a clean 1 ETH floor right now. My thought on this is like the way I'm thinking about all NFTs these days after what's happened over the past like 4 or 5 months is absolutely everything needs to have some time to breathe. And if it doesn't need time to breathe, then it just rips really high in a short period of time, with the exception of some very rare cases. And I think we just lost Speculator for a second, but with the exception of some really rare cases like an Azuki, even though Azuki, it's not necessarily proven in my mind yet, but what goes up must come down. And the faster that it runs up, the faster it comes back down. So I think of Azuki as an example of one that ran up really quick. And now we're trying to figure out if it's going to come back down.
Yep.
Hate Beast ran way up and immediately came down, right? So I'm more into the organic growth, even if it's over a longer period of time. Look at Deadfellas as an example. Took forever, and then all of a sudden it's like a 5 ETH NFT with an airdrop that's worth at least a half ETH. More example, Doodles took some time to, it obviously had a quick run up to 1 ETH, but that's like a lot more reasonable than a run up to 10, and then just had that organic growth. World of Women, same deal. You're seeing it right now with MFers. You're seeing it right now with Flower Girls. And so obviously 1 ETH is a steeper entry point for Rug Radio. But what I think a lot of people aren't thinking about is there's still the membership pass, which still has like its place. Like this is not useless now, right? It's gonna have you need to have it to have complete participation in the Rug Radio ecosystem. So I think that there's two price points. There's the 1 ETH price point if you want that Genesis piece, which is probably the better buy. But then if you still just want exposure, you can get in at 0.18.
I do like that play. I mean, you shouldn't fade Farrakh in anything. That's an
Yeah.
easy way to lose money.
No, straight up. I mean, it's a longer term thing. So somebody just said Rug Genesis holders get bonus tokens on the 9th. The floor will dump after people get their bonus tokens. That's probably right. So today's February 7th. The day after tomorrow, you get the airdrop. If it dumps, that's a great entry point, right? It's not going to be a perma dump, right? Like Farouk's around. He's got 200,000 plus followers. At the end of the day, like, you know, there's room for this to run. And if you look at Meta, for example, Metaverse HQ, that's a 4 ETH floor, right? That's more of like one of those private Discord communities. I think that you look at something like that, and I'll just also quote Josh Bobrowski, who's a nifty portal whale and a frequent contributor on our morning Twitter space. His quote was that he thinks that media brands, like media entities in the NFT space, are being grossly undervalued. And I couldn't agree with him more. And I'm biased because, you know, I'm over here operating a media brand. But he said that he thinks that Rug Radio and Nifty Portal, or the Nifty, if you will, our NFT is Nifty Portal, are basically the top two. So I am going to like sort of buy in a biased way, tell you I also think Nifty Portal is a great buy here at 0.18. We're over a 2x from mint price, but the top has been towards 0.4 on the news of FTX, which we'll definitely call out shortly, our sponsor FTX. But I think that this is another great buy because you get access to our private Discord where everybody's degenning 24/7. And, you know, beyond that, we're expanding our whitelist services as well. And we're going to put in a program where if you own X amount of these, you're a whale, and they'll have a better distribution of whitelist too. So we're trying to do the right stuff, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and I would definitely agree with that because I think that media companies it's very unique in this space just because of the integrations. And like what we're able to cover and the value we're able to provide. It's kind of like a Cheddar. Do you know Cheddar, the financial news company?
I've heard of Cheddar.
Yeah, they're very, very successful. It's like it's a new age kind of way to do media, and I think that's, you know, the same for Rug Radio and what we're doing. So, you know, very bullish on both of those. I like that play there. It's also, we're in a very interesting space with just like where ETH is at price wise, but we're also seeing that the blue chips NFT projects are moving back up. So it's feeling pretty good to start the week off this way. So I think there's going to be a lot of good plays on the horizon. I agree with you. I like if you're playing secondary, you got to be playing two things. You got to be playing like a big swing trade that's going to happen quick, like I did with Generative Dungeons, or you just have to park your money in a good project and just know that it's either going to move slowly or there's some unknown news event that's going to move it on the horizon. But like, you're not parking your money there for a quick flip, right? Like Deadfellas is like the perfect example of that. I think if you try to quick flip Deadfellas at any period of time, it probably wouldn't work out well, right? The play was just like a nice long-term hold. So I'm definitely looking for like good secondary holds like that. I'm also not trying to increase like too much of my bags on the profile pick side. I know I sound like a broken record, but I'm like, that's why I made the move on Generative Dungeons. I'm just like looking for stuff that's more utility. Really excited about this Pixelmon Dutch auction. I'm actually wondering if I should just slam gas right at the ticker. Like right at 3 ETH.
Is it live?
In 2.5 minutes.
2.5 minutes. All right. Well, we're going to come back to Pixelmon. We're going to see what Captain Kicks does with Pixelmon. It's too rich for my blood right now with my Ethereum because I accidentally bought the top on Coolman's Universe with Kicks the other day, and I still have to send him the ETH for that. And then secondly, I don't want Nick to yell at me if we buy something for multiple ETH in the group wallet and it doesn't work out. But I'll move on to another project in the meantime, and we'll come back to Pixelmon. So, and actually, what a good time, real quick, to just quickly cover FTX. our sponsor. So if you look in the description of this profile, there's a unique link, thenifty.com/FTX. FTX is one of the most reputable brands in the crypto space, and they have sponsored with us. They've partnered with us for a 6-month sponsorship, talking about their crypto and NFT platform. So a friend of mine in real life put me on FTX a while back because the fees on FTX are very competitive compared to Gemini and to Coinbase. And, right there, it says built by creators for creators. Like at the end of the day, FTX was, kind of designed to be by traders for traders. Sam Bankman-Fried, of course, is a legendary trader, and he's the head of FTX. And if you all sign up and fund an account on FTX transaction, if we get enough of that, we'll be able to get, hopefully, Bankman-Fried, Sam Bankman-Fried, SBF himself on the show, which obviously we want to do that. So make sure that you sign up to FTX. The link is in the description, and I'm going to put a pinned comment once we're done with that. It is thenifty.com/FTX. That is our code. Some stuff that happened on FTX recently is on Friday, Coachella, the big music festival, did their drop. There was a $60 price point and a $180 price point. Because of the way FTX's platform works, bots aren't allowed to buy on there. So I was able.
Cool.
Yeah, I was able to get the $60 one. Both NFTs are built on Solana, and once they hit Magic, or just once they have a couple more minutes to breathe, we think the prices are good. But the one for $180,
and it's no gas, or it's on Solana, so it's really low gas, right?
Yeah, but it's gasless all the way, just like the Nifty Gateway and those other platforms. So yeah, it's a gasless platform, FTX. So check it out.
Awesome.
thenifty.com/FTX. I'll have the link in the description, and I will also put a link in the pinned comment. But moving on, and did your Pixelmon Dutch auction start yet?
10 seconds.
10 seconds. So, all right, let me, I'll switch and I'll go back to Pixelmon real quick because I am interested to see this. So this is juicy for sure. And now I'm like, should I load up some more ETH into my MetaMask, get involved with this Pixelmon stuff? Okay, the Dutch auction is live.
It's live.
What's the story here?
I got a laggy ass fucking computer. I'm trying to hit the mint button. May have to pull out the ledger here.
Time to get rugged.
May have to pull out the ledger.
Let's see. Why do you have to pull out the ledger? Is that like a juicier wallet?
No, it's just not a lot. I have it on a different browser, and that browser isn't lagging for whatever reason.
So this is a live mint in the middle of the best NFTs that you should buy in February's show. Other projects that we're going to talk about are Crash Test Joyride and Deadfrenz. So we're going to talk about both of those. In the meantime, I'm just trying to see what the story is with this Dutch auction. I'm trying to connect my wallet so that we can get access. The site seems very congested right now. As you can tell.
It feels laggy to you too?
Yeah. It's like really congested. I'm having trouble connecting my wallet. Do we have confirmation that this is safe?
Oh, it's 100% safe. It's just a matter of, do we need a mint off of the contract?
Okay.
Does anyone, can someone in the chat tell us how many have been sold so far?
If someone in the chat is paying close attention to Pixelmon, which I have to imagine somebody is, please report. In the meantime, I'm going to talk about a project that I've talked about ad nauseum, but I want to talk about it because I don't have higher conviction in any project that's around 0.1 Ethereum right now. Like, there's no way that I have this conviction. I mean, it's at 0.075. So what I'm going to do is I am actually going to just go ahead and buy one right here. So I'll just buy this one real quick. So this project is called Crash Test Joyride. I've watched it go from the mint cost. People didn't know about what it was going to be pre-reveal. It revealed and then it ripped. And whenever that happens, that's pretty bullish because that means that the art was actually good. A lot of times you'll see hype go into a reveal and then a dump. But instead, in this one, we saw the rip. And so my thoughts on this are the art is fantastic. There's a tremendous amount of just drip, right? Just a tremendous amount of swag with the project. And the art really communicated to me. And at the end of the day, like, I'm just a big fan when I can get behind the art of an NFT project. Everything's lagging right now. I don't know if Pixelmon is slowing anything down.
I just minted 6 or 2. Should I mint more? I'm feeling FOMO.
What do you mean you're feeling FOMO? You're minting.
Yeah, but I want more. People are saying it's lying.
I don't know, dude. You're 6 ETH deep. What do we like? So yeah, I mean, I don't know. Is this gonna go to 10? This is
2600. I'm going in for another 2.
Well, Pixelmon is flying off the shelves, and I can't get my MetaMask to connect to OpenSea right now to buy this Crash Test Joyride. All right. Well, anyway.
Oh, they only let you own 2 per wallet. That's bullish.
Okay, and they're still flying. So people are multi-walleting. The unique owner count is going to go through the roof. That's pretty cool. And gas. So gas is just completely ridiculous because of Pixelmon. So I'm going to hold off on buying this Crash Test Joyride. But basically, this thing is trading for under 0.1 ETH. It's a legitimate like artist that's putting actual work into the project. There's also communication going on like Twitter Spaces and Discord communication. It's like a tight-knit Discord group that's into like streetwear and stuff like that. Ty Dolla Sign rapper already noticed he bought one. He tweeted about it to his millions of followers. And the cool part is they're about to do like what looks to be high quality merch. It's going to come out on February 22nd. So I'm going to buy that. If that merch is good, then that's bullish to me. And I know it's hard to build a streetwear brand, but at the same time, if the NFT catches steam, there's going to be a lot more kind of eyes on the clothing too. So I have 5 of these. I'm going to add to the bag. I'm not saying this is going to pop today. I saw on Twitter today that somebody got a Crash Test Joyride tattoo on their leg, like a big one. So it's like, you don't see that level of passion in every project. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy and I'm wrong about this one, but I've gone on record again and again. I'm interested in this one. I like this one. I don't know what to tell you. This one's dope. So what's going on with Pixelmon? Let's go back to Pixelmon Kicks. How you doing?
Fucking computer is so laggy when I'm trying to get another 2 on my hot wallet.
Well, Captain Kicks has deployed 6 ETH live on air. Pixelmon.
We should buy one with the wallet. Buy the wallet.
I'm gonna text at NFT Nick. Are you cool with us buying one with the wallet? We keep not buying the really good stuff that's expensive, like the artifact stuff and all that with the group wallet. We got to get something good with the group wallet,
Yeah, this feels like a good 12 ETH bet. This is big right here. This is big. Pixelmon's going to take over the world. Did I lag out or can you hear me? Pia, I think you're muted. Whoo! I'm so nervous. I'm in for 12 ETH. Here we go. Come on. To the moon, baby. Thunder. Thunder. How many have been minted so far? Over half have been minted. P.O., we can't wait for Nick. You're going to need to get this on the hot wallet. You need to get in, okay? This is either going to be a mistake or a great idea. Nothing in between. 5K minted. We got a live mint here. 5K. We're down to 66% remain or already sold out. We only got 33% remaining. PO's trying to move quick here. I'm getting flashbacks to when he tried to mint Adidas Originals and it just didn't work out here. This is a intense situation here. Looks like he clicked the mint 1 button. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, 56,300 minted. This is not good. We're on the seat of our pants here. Can Pio fast gas this enough? This guy's gonna have to be going 350 Gwei, maybe 20 priority. He just gave the thumbs up button. Did we get it? Put your thumb. Give us a thumbs up if we got the mint. Oh no, he's looking nervous. He's looking nervous to me. I don't know if we got the mint in. Oh my gosh, I'm on the seat of my pants right now. We're not. We got it. Is that good? Pia, you're still minted. No one can hear you. He's talking. Can we get a thumbs up if the mint went through at least? You didn't fast gas enough, did you? Pio, you're still minted. We can't hear you. You're still minted. Okay, well, we can't hear Pio, but what we do know is that I made 12 ETH on my generative dungeons play. I either lost half of it with a bad mint, or I'm going to be very, very happy over the next 24 to 48 hours. So let's see. We do have a new meme out of this, though. When instead of someone's muted, it's you're minted. So Pio, you're still minted, man. It's okay. This is actually interesting because he mentioned Rug Radio as one of the best buys of 2022, and then he got muted. He got rugged by Rug Radio potentially. 4 ETH sale on secondary. Oh my gosh, I'm feeling so good right now. I still can't hear you, but give us a thumbs up if you got the mint. We got the mint, baby. We got the mint. Oh man, we're feeling good. Let's go. 6.3K out of 7750 minted. So this thing's flying, even at 3 ETH. It's barely going to get to like 2.9 ETH before this thing sells out. Thunder. Oh, whoa, whoa, thunder. This right here, we told you what is the best NFT to buy in 2022. Well, I just put 12 ETH down on this one right here. Pixelmon. It is the Pokemon of NFT gaming. Just look at that pixel mountain in the background. Look at the beautiful evil castle with the purple vines coming up it. We don't know what's going on inside, but there's probably NFTs to be had if we destroy and defeat the evil wizard. So actually, we'll be renaming this to the Captain Kick solo show with Pio as my production assistant. Pio will be putting different things up on the screen and taking them down. You know, wait, someone said Pixelmon was a Minecraft mod before this. Ah, fuck. Now I'm bearish. I'm screwed. It's a Minecraft mod. Are you kidding me? Oh gosh, what did I just spend 40 grand on? Well, this better work out or I want a refund. Pixelmon's been around since I was 13. I used to play it on my old PC. Are you kidding me? I just gave a Minecraft mod $30 million. Oh, crap. This isn't good. Nah, I still think it's going to be good. If we all believe that it's going to be good, it's going to be good. Let's be honest. I don't care if it was a 20-year-old Minecraft mod. What I care about is that we're going to be going around a Minecraft server, slaying monsters and getting NFTs. All right. We're going to have to wrap up this show. Thanks for tuning in to the 2022 best NFTs to buy. And we bought the best NFT of 2022 so far. It's known as Pixelmon. Everyone pump my bags, please. Thank you very much. On our show tomorrow, we will be going into more details on other great buys and just, sharing that sweet, sweet alpha that you all come in and tune in for. If you haven't already, please take a look at our portal NFT. We appreciate everyone's support so much. Thank you, FTX, to our sponsors. We'll see you all in the Discord.